Hi, this is Sunsen Mashi, hoping to brighten your day. And as you can see, a lot of work has been done on my puzzle that I manifested the other week. Yeah, my friend Cheyenne came over and really helped me crack at it. She did like pretty much all of this. And just recently I got this finally put in here by connecting like this part and figuring out how to connect this part. And so yeah, pretty exciting, got a lot of stuff. But I decided to take a break and go ahead and do a tarot reading. So in my last video, I did pick a card readings on planning for the future since Jupiter is in retrograde right now. And so assuming you have a bit of a plan, I figured I'd do a pick a card reading on what to do now. So this is a what should I do now pick a card reading. So let's have some fun. So perhaps I can get like 3 in like with a reasonable amount of time. I'll see. So I'll try. If not, this will be broken into 2 parts and the video might cut off part way. I'll just continue on with the second part if that happens. But pick number 1. It's this face right here. So this portion is resonating with you. I don't know how well you can see it, then that's number 1. These butterflies are number 2, and these feathers are number 3. So go ahead and pause this video and meditate or whatever helps you, or just pick one of them, or pick all 3. Who knows? I mean, you know, but yeah, so 1, 2, or 3. Oh yeah, and also with this face lady, there's a bird in an ear that helps you resonate with reading number 1 at all. With reading number 2, you got some butterflies, you got some dragonflies, you got a bee, 2 bees, and then with reading 3, it's pretty much all feathers. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So if you picked, let me see which way these are facing. Okay, so if you picked reading number 1, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So this is what you should do now. These 3 cards fell out, so boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I'm picking up that what you should do now is, this isn't gonna sound lame, but play the game of life. I'm hearing play the game of life, If you're working right now, keep working. If you're going to school, keep going to school, I guess. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing pretty much. And really step into your power is what I'm hearing. Be open to people. Be honest. Of course, do this with a clear conscience. Be somebody that can inspire others. So if you're going to school right now and it's hard and you're persevering, I get the feeling you're actually being a really good role model for people in your life right now. Or if you're working really hard, people look up to you and they're like, wow, that person's making it through, and like, wow, they make it look so easy, So that's what I'm getting for reading number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify a little bit on that. So I'm gonna clarify on each of these cards. So the Wheel of Fortune. Alright. I'm sorry I bent you card. The Wheel of Fortune. It looks like you're in a living situation or a working situation. Some sort of situation where you've got a bit of a foundation, but just not enough to necessarily move forward or like leave whatever situation you're in. So that could be like some sort of job, like a part-time job or full-time job, or just like you can't move out right now. But wherever you are, you're building your assets up. So that's good. Keep doing that. What is it that you're making look so easy? What is it that you should be stepping into your power and get comfortable with? I'm getting 2 clarifier cards. Oh, 3. Oh. So, it sounds like you're really well balanced, honestly. So, any advice? There's not really much advice to give. What you're doing is pretty on top of things. You're planning for the future. You're thinking about it like wisely, and you're appreciating what you have. You're appreciating what you're going towards. You're really well balanced with your emotions, with your wants, with your needs, like your desires is what I'm trying to say. 8 of Cups. It's like it's like this person kind of looking out. You're definitely, or not definitely, but it seems like, if this resonates with you, that you are planning to leave and that you really want to get out there and you really want to see the world as part of like your dreams. And so I think you have a really realistic approach to it. Whatever you're doing, it's you're saving carefully or you're spending wisely. But the point is, you are definitely planning to leave. So that's cool. And then your teacher vibe is what I'm getting from this card, is that you're just showing, you're setting a really good example for others by what you're doing. I don't technically need a clarifier, but I'm going to go ahead and clarify it anyways. Ooh! You've got a great handle of your emotions. I think that is what is really showing to a lot of people. Showing that you can work hard, do these things, and still be yourself and not getting like, for example, like corrupted by the system or like becoming cold because of how stressed you are, you know? That's what I'm picking up. I think that's the main thing that you are teaching others, that you can still be yourself and go through hard work and hard efforts to get what you want. You don't have to lose that part of yourself to get your dreams, essentially. I actually do real quick want to look at the book. Let me pause this. Alright, good thing I did that, because I had a feeling, whoops, because I had a feeling that the 8 of Cups had something more, and yeah, it was something that I was forgetting. Well, I guess I should just go with how I read it. But the point is that you're definitely like a very kind and like you're like, this isn't just about travel, and so I'm really glad I read that book just real quick, because whatever you're thinking of, it's definitely about others. Like, you're a very generous person, and so I think you're showing that with this path you're taking, that you're not willing to sacrifice anyone you care about along the way. You know, that's kind of a bit of a vibe I get. Of course, if someone's toxic, even if you care about them, like, you know, you have to, like, take care of yourself and whatnot. But the point is, you're really thinking about others with all this planning. I definitely still feel like you're trying to, maybe not necessarily, like, leave and travel far, but you definitely want to move forward with whatever situation you're in. I feel like you're kind of, like, right now, you're comfortable with where you're at, and so I don't think you're really actually that concerned about the future, which is good. I think you're happy with where you're at now, and I think the traveling card may actually be a lot more just about thinking of others. I think this might just by travel, it might just be like about your dreams. I think you're chasing your dreams through this reading. And so what you should be doing right now is keep being awesome. So, woo! Nice! So I'm going to go ahead and do reading number 2. Actually, I kind of want to... And my words are colder. Just a little girl walking through the forest. Okay, so if you picked reading number 2, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oh, also, I should start doing this because assuming if you just pick one reading, for those of you who picked reading number 1, I hope you have a good day. Peace out. Okay, now reading 2 begins. Okay. I'm getting that what you should be doing right now is really contemplating on what's important to you. Really looking within, honestly. And what I'm hearing, like something that I'm hearing pretty clearly, is to really think about your words wisely. Like, choose your words wisely is what I'm hearing. Perhaps you're someone who kind of likes to, not likes to, but you're kind of very blunt, and your words might sting a little bit from your honesty is what I'm hearing. So, what I'm hearing is, don't lose your honesty, of course. Hold on to your true inner self, but try to put a little more care into your thoughts. Don't necessarily just jump for the very first idea you have, essentially is what I'm hearing. I think a really good thing to be focusing on right now is I always hear travel. I'm gonna look into this book real quick. 7. 7's are a good number. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's really, just think about what it is you want. Really think about what you are trying to manifest in this world, what you're trying to do with everything. What are your, what are your hopes and dreams? What are your goals? What do you want in life, really? And in yourself. What do you want in yourself? So I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifier cards. Kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. So I'm going to pull some clarifier on the 7 of Cups first. Head in my way. So I always want it to be about love life, but it really sounds like it's about your general, like, your path in life and what is exactly going to make you happy. So really think about that. Interesting that we get 7 of Cups and then 7 of Wands. Whoops. I'm just gonna put those back because I think I was just clumsy. But I will draw this top card. Yeah, it sounds like it's kind of time to start fresh. I think perhaps you kind of sense that right now you're in a new beginning right now with your life. Maybe some things about you, like, I sense that you've changed a lot, drastically, and like very recently, like, too, because we get the Ace of Wands, and since that's the beginning of a new path, a new journey, kind of like a new outlook, a fresh start is what I'm hearing. Perhaps that's with your approach in general. Maybe you are being a lot more careful with your words all of a sudden, and that might be the whole new thing. The 5 of Cups. It seems like you've had experience with your... I think what caused this change had to have been some sort of regretful decision, or not decision, but regretful word choice, not word choice, but like how you talked with somebody important, you were honest with your emotions, you let your feelings out, and you used your thoughts trying to guide it. You were trying to communicate, but I think the communication was just not working, and a lot of past pain and hurt affected that communication. And now perhaps you're kind of regretting what happened, and so you're in this new beginning, whether you like it or not. You're kind of in this new beginning where you're really, though you have a lot of knowledge and you've gained a lot of information, you're actually pretty unsure of what your fate is with whether it's this other person or a situation, but it's most likely a person if this is resonating with anyone at all. I'm gonna pull another clarifier on the High Priestess, actually. Oh, well, I get 7 of Swords. Man, there's a whole lot of 7s. I'm gonna go ahead and look into the book since 7s are all on one page, so that's really easy to do real quick. So, 7 of Cups, like the cups used by the magician to reveal his magical objects, symbolizes the esoteric, the occult act of concealment, while the 7 of Pentacles, that's Pentacles. Finally, 7 of Swords represents the knife used by the magician to cut the card in order to free and manifest this concealed potential. So, what I'm picking up is all these 7s. So, the magician is this creative person, basically, and so, oops, what I'm hearing is, what you should be doing now with this wisdom that you're like, this whole looking inward thing, the topics of what you should be looking inwards on is pretty much all the realms of, or elements of tarot. So like, really learn from your past experiences, paths, like different life paths that you've taken before, and dreams that you strived for in the past, how they all turned out, what exactly is it that you liked about each one of them, what went wrong, what went well. That's kind of what you could be looking inwards about. So pretty much like everything, just like reevaluate is the overall theme. So for those of you who picked reading number 2, I guess what you should be doing right now is reevaluating things. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. Peace out. And have a good day. Yes, definitely. Good days are good. Okay, so for those of you who picked reading number 3, I am gonna go ahead and start shuffling, and then we will get started. Ooh. Six of Cups. So, right off the bat, something I'm hearing that you could be doing right now is really, what was it about the Six of Cups earlier? Well, I'm going to start anyways and just say something to really focus on balancing your emotions, but, you know, that's not really, oh, wow, okay. Balance your finances, and embrace the unknown. You know, if you're wondering what you should be doing right now and you're really worried, I think it's kind of like all up to you. You can really pretty much do whatever you want right now. As applies with all of these readings I'm doing, you know, everyone has their own free will, at least according to my opinion. I believe everyone's got free will. And so, you know, you can do anything you want right now. But yeah, I'd say for those of you who picked reading number 3, really embracing the unknown might be a really good thing to do, which, you know, embracing the unknown is scary because it's like, it's stuff you don't know, you know, it's like what lies ahead of you, what will happen if you end a certain relationship or continue a relationship or, you know, go to this job or go to that job. It's pretty much what I'm hearing with the whole abundance and the whole feelings thing. It's like, those might be things you're considering. Or like if you work this much or that much, you know? Or what if you choose to spend leisurely on this day, like, pretty much. So, like, right now, it seems like you might actually have the comfort to do that. So, you might experience some highs and lows with your finances, and I think right now that's okay. I think right now, working on that, you're probably going to find balance with how to work with your finances. Perhaps you're not, like, the best money person right now, but it sure seems like that's your focus and that you're really trying to do that. And then another thing that you're really trying to do is balance your feelings, and you're really trying to figure out what this relationship is to you. I'm getting that it's a specific relationship with somebody, and you're just trying to figure out, like, what is going on, like, how do you feel about them, how do they feel about you, will you guys be friends, will you guys have to stop being friends, are they going to talk to you, are they not, you know, that kind of stuff. And so, I'm going to go ahead and pull a clarifier on the Six of Cups first, because that's kind of my realm. Give it another shuffle. My blue jeans. Yeah, I think if you really focus on trying to balance out your emotions and your feelings for this person, you're going to reach clarity. I don't want to promise you, but pretty much I'm pretty sure you're going to reach clarity. I think you're going to reach a lot of clarity. You're going to you're going to understand the situation, whether it's great or not. I think this person is kind of someone that, like, whether you try to leave them or not, you kind of get rolled back into their lives anyways, if that kind of, I don't know, guides you at all. But again, it's like, you really don't know. It's like, whether this will be for the better or for the worse, undecided. But I'm going to keep pulling some clarifiers on the Six of Cups, honestly. But, you know, whether you have to say goodbye to a person or not, like, I think on both ends, it was pretty good, you know? You're gonna cherish a lot of those moments. You're gonna understand that, like, your life paths are forever intertwined, and forever you're kind of in it together, whether you see this person or not. I think even if you have to say goodbye, the things that they provided for you are gonna last. And that's like, that goes with everybody you meet in this world, including terrible people that you wish you didn't meet. No offense to the terrible people, but there are terrible people out there. I have to be honest. Like, I love everybody, but yeah, no, there can be some pretty mean people that are not having the best intentions for you. But yeah, you know, that's definitely not the vibe I'm getting from this person. I'm getting the vibe that that's why this is so hard, that this person's actually a really good person. You know, everyone's got faults and stuff, so I'm sure they do too, but it's like, it's really hard to say goodbye when a person is really cool. This is actually some stuff I'm experiencing, so this is going to clarify just one more time on them. Yeah, whatever it is, you're going to have to make a decision. I probably should stop pulling clarifiers on the Six of Cups. I'm going to go ahead and pull clarifier on the unknown. What is exactly? It's probably about this person anyways. You're worried maybe you're worried if this path or this way of making money right now is going to build into a super, like, solid, successful life. And you know, one may say, who knows? Or you might have a lot of people in your life saying, like, oh, how exactly you're going to make money with that method. Just know that, like, there's a lot of people doing a lot of different things, and a typical path is not for everyone. Just because you know a bunch of people who go to college and it works for them, doesn't mean it'll work for you. And just because there's a bunch of people who's doing YouTube, perhaps that doesn't work for you, and you do need to be go to school, and like that's somewhere that you want and need to be, or perhaps even like the military or something. I think while you're really embracing the unknown, try not to think about it too much, honestly. Really figure out more about balancing your emotions and balancing your financial stability. And I think after that, some other things will kind of fall into place. Plus, I'll be making more videos, so if anyone watches this and they're like, hey, this was helpful for me, then cool. Hopefully my future videos will also be helpful. So I think that's it for the third reading. Well, I guess, what's one other thing I could say for this person to be doing right now? Aww. Alright, self-love, and this just applies to everyone. I'm a huge self-love person, and I'm just hearing self-love from this card, and a lot about, like, making sure you, with your love, you know, that you don't hurt others, and you don't hurt yourself, especially. Just, like, I think so long as you do everything with love right now, you'll be okay. That's what I think you should be doing right now. As with most people, everyone, really. I love love. So, hopefully that resonated with one of you, some of you, all of you, whoever. If it didn't resonate, that's okay. If it did, cool. And I somehow didn't run out of storage space. So, nice. And honestly, I don't think this length is too bad. But I hope you all have a really good rest of your day and soon to be weekend. Woo! Yeah, I'm sending a bunch of love, light, positive energy, anything good to motivate people, to motivate you guys to feel good and to work on doing good things for yourself. So yeah, take care.